Hey guys, this is Saikat. Welcome to my channel Saikat's Tutorial. Bootstrap CSS framework is a very handy tool when you develop a single page application with responsive capabilities. Today we will see how to integrate Bootstrap 4 CSS framework and ng-bootstrap into our Angular application. Now see, this is our demo application which does have a bare minimum style. Now using Bootstrap and ng-bootstrap, let's give some style to it. Now the first thing is we need to install Bootstrap framework. I am going to install the latest version of Bootstrap, which is version 4. Okay, so Bootstrap version 4 is now installed and is available under node modules folder. Our next task is to install ng-bootstrap. In ng-bootstrap we will get couple of Angular directives based on Bootstrap markup and CSS. Let's install ng-bootstrap by entering this command npm install --save @ng-bootstrap /ng-bootstrap. Okay, so let's get it installed. In this ng-bootstrap library we will get some directives to have some modal, accordion, alerts, some form field helpers, etc. Well, so now we have ng-bootstrap version 1.0.2 in our node modules folder. Now it is the time to use this module. So first thing is we need to import ngb module in our app module. So let's do that first. Import from @ng-bootstrap /ng-bootstrap. Okay, so from here we will get ngb module, and that module we need to import ngb module, and it will be available in the root. So for root, okay, so this is the configuration to use ng-bootstrap. Now just one small thing is remaining. Before we start, we need to add Bootstrap CSS either in our index HTML or in our Angular CLI file. So this bootstrap.mean.css we need to include. So it is preferable to add the file in Angular CLI.json. So in our styles array, let me add that thing. So node modules /bootstrap /dist /css /bootstrap.mean.css CSS. Okay, so since this is some edit in Angular CLI file, so to take the change we need to restart the server, ng-serve, the code is being compiled. Okay, done. Now let's see how it looks in our browser. Okay, so I feel it got some style. It has some left margin, right margin, fonts are changed. Okay, oh, so now we have the style of cards. Since we removed all basic styles or handwritten styles from our existing demo app, but still it is getting some awesome style which is supplied by the Bootstrap CSS framework. And if you see in our app components, it is blank. Our test component CSS, it is also blank. In our projection component, it is blank. So every style I have removed, but still it is getting few styles since we have used Bootstrap classes here, the container, and in the projection we have used these syntaxes: card, card header, card body, card footer, which are available in our Bootstrap 4 CSS framework. Now let's see few examples of Bootstrap CSS. So let me close all windows. Okay, so in this test/latest router we have this design, okay, where this input field does not have any Bootstrap style. So let's add some style to it. The file is within this test component. Okay, so in this test component we can see this is the input. So let's add some class to it to give it some life. The class will be form control. Okay. Now save it, see it in the browser. Alright, so now as you can see, this input field has got some style from Bootstrap. Let me change this menu items to our Bootstrap CSS navbar. Let me find some code from get bootstrap. From the documentation I will copy paste the code for navbar. I will pick a very basic navbar style from here. Okay, let's copy this guy, and in our app component I will use it. Okay, so we have two links. Let me cut it and put it here, and the second one, let me cut it and put it in the second link, and the remaining we don't need. Alright, and let's comment these guys out. Now we need to see how it looks. Wow, that is looking great. Now we have a navbar. Okay, we still can improve these things. If we want to change the style of the link, then we can add this nav link class like this. Okay, so it will look more cooler than earlier. All right, so this is some basic uses of Bootstrap CSS. Now let's see what we can do with ng-bootstrap components. First thing, what I want to do is, when I mouse over in this field, I want to show the user a tooltip to let the user know that this field is required. So first we need to go to that input element, and there you need to write ng tooltip, and then you need to find the message this field is required. Save it. Now see in browser. Okay, so the message is displayed in the tooltip. This tooltip we can configure from our component as well. So here I want to configure in a way such that this tooltip is shown in the right side of this input element. So for that you need to import the library import from ng-bootstrap / ng-bootstrap, and the thing you need to import is ngb tooltip config. So using this tooltip config you can configure. Since this is a service, you need to provide it. Okay, so now using this service we can configure. We need to actually place the tooltip in the right side of the input element. So let's take a variable of the type config. Now if we write config dot placement, and the placement will be right. Now see in the browser. So now the tooltip is displayed in the right side of the input element. So in the same manner we can use several components from ng-bootstrap. I will create a different session or different video for ng-bootstrap. So that's all for today, and if you find this video is useful to you, then please do like and share, and don't forget to subscribe my channel to get notification on Angular, Bootstrap, Node, etc. Thank you guys, thanks for watching, bye.